Well, it has turned into quite the cool and damp evening into the overnight hours, as well as we are seeing a bit of rain moving into the area. Here's a look at the current observation officially from Savannah Hilton International Airport. Temperatures in the low 60s in the area. They're not going to fall too much more. That dew point at 59 is going to keep things in check along with the winds, but it is a dreary one if you are along and east of I-95 with pockets of even light to moderate rain moving in. It was raining pretty good at the studios here last time I stepped outside. That's moving through Pooler now, but again, these pockets of intermittent rain are going to continue tonight into early tomorrow morning, where the heaviest rain, I mean, for one, the radar site is very far away from this activity. The heaviest activity is offshore, but it is lose some of its punch as it moves in, as deeper moisture is not really as present along the immediate coast. But you get my point. We're going to be dealing with the rainfall concerns. We do need to be mention the concerns again for high tide flooding. Again, a coastal flood advisory is in effect from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for Saturday for the midday high tide, just under 10 feet. For what it's worth, that's not going to be as impactful as what we saw earlier with Highway 80 closed, but things, again, low-lying neighborhoods could have issues with this. This rain won't help things either. Again, thinking the rain chances are going to be highest in the morning with this shield of rain nearby. Eventually, northerly winds pick up. We do get drier air in play, and that does cut off rain chances a bit by bit, but still 20% rain chances in play, and especially, again, another round possible into the overnight hours Saturday into Sunday. Low pressure sits to our southeast. A trough associated with it has just led to a very unsettled regime across our coast, and this batch of rain is going to be sticking around before it eventually does move northward. Scattered showers here and there later on tonight. Light rain at times for Saturday, but again, the heaviest rain is going to be towards Myrtle Beach and points northward, with some rain lingering in our region, but I think the low pressure is going to generally keep things offshore versus our area. Now, the thing with Sunday that gets more difficult is wraparound moisture may bring some heavier showers to the eastern portions of our region. However, other guidance that's not strictly our Vipercast has shown just light rain. So still 20% chances of rain in play, and a breezy one at times this weekend. Tropical storm Jerry is north of the Caribbean. 60-mile-per-hour winds starting to get a bit better activity in terms of convection, but still, nevertheless, not going to impact any land areas from here on out. Whereas this system may attain a peak of around 60 miles per hour, secondary peak rather, before it just becomes a quite weak system over the central Atlantic. Tonight in our area, 61 degrees. Low temperatures inland may end up being in the 50s. Gusts 15 to 25 miles per hour with those winds, especially right along the coast. Into on and off rain for you on your Saturday. Gusts 25 to 30 possible near the coast. Generally speaking, 10 to 20 mile per hour winds inland. It will be a breezy and cool one. A gale warning in effect on our local waters until 8 p.m. on your Saturday. Winds are going to be 20 to 30 knots on the waters. As we get into the 7-day, we're going to look and find the cooler conditions continuing in the area through this weekend. We do get more sunshine and drier working back in though, Tina, and as we get into next week, really beautiful weather on tap.
All right, we got to get past the weekend first. So early during the day tomorrow, we'll have some rain. Things looking better in the evening?
Yes, get a little bit better.
Sounds good. Thank you, Jeff. And that is it for News and Weather. The Friday Night Blitz is coming up next. Thanks for making WSAV your choice for news. Have a wonderful weekend.